There's a myth that sugar is sugar and it doesn't matter what brand you buy. That's dead wrong. While you've been grabbing whatever's cheapest, some truly questionable sugar has been sneaking into your pantry. We're talking about sugar that turns hummingbird feeders cloudy, caramel that crystallizes into concrete chunks, and frosting so gritty it feels like spreading beach sand on your birthday cake. One brand even had customers finding actual crawling insects in bags that weren't supposed to expire until 2028. So let's talk about the 8 sugar brands that range from absolute disasters to the gold standard professional baker's trust. Because life's too short to ruin cakes with sugar that tastes like dirt and comes with free bugs. Smash that subscribe button because we're about to save you from some seriously questionable sweeteners. Number 8. Great Value Pure Granulated Sugar. Walmart's Great Value Sugar used to say pure cane sugar on the packaging. Now it says granulated sugar, and that vague labeling tells you everything. The formula changed without warning, and what you're getting is a mystery blend that even bees won't touch. Open a bag and you're greeted by inconsistent crystals. Some batches feel gritty like playground sand, others have a dusty coating that creates a cloud in your kitchen. When you dissolve it in hot water, it creates a murky brownish tint like dirty dishwater instead of crystal clear solution. At 85 cents per pound, you're paying rock bottom prices for zero transparency. A beekeeper tested it against C&H and found the Great Value created a brown tint while the bees rejected it entirely. And get this, a viral TikTok showed weevils crawling in a freshly opened bag. Multiple customers report finding bug parts, bug waste, little balls of off-color material. Here's the cynical truth. Walmart sources the cheapest sugar based on commodity prices, switching between expensive cane and cheap GMO beet sugar without notice. They're banking on you not noticing the switch. The brown tint suggests they've cut corners on refinement to boost profit margins. When your sugar needs a warning label saying not approved by pollinators, you've hit rock bottom. But if you think mystery blends with insects are bad, wait until you taste sugar literally flavored by the dirt it grew in. Number 7. Pioneer Sugar Granulated Beet. Sugar Pioneer comes from sugar beets, root vegetables grown underground. That geographic detail one matters because what you're tasting is the dirt it grew in. The crystals feel grainier than cane sugar, like sandpaper versus silk. The taste reveals a distinct earthy flavor experienced bakers immediately detect, like eating root vegetable soil. But the real disaster happens when you caramelize it. It burns quicker to acrid black char instead of smooth amber, and the temperature window between not melted and burnt to hell is razor thin. One customer found an actual rodents nail in the bag. A baker attempting caramel reported that once she added cream, the caramel turned pale and had chunks of crystallized sugar. The scientific reality, beet sugar molasses is foul-smelling and unpalatable, mainly used as animal feed additive. Beet refiners cut corners on refinement because beet molasses can't be sold for human consumption anyway. They're targeting budget shoppers who assume all sugar is identical. At $1 per pound, you're paying for the agricultural equivalent of making perfume from turnips. But if earthy sugar that ruins caramel is frustrating, wait until you try making frosting with powdered sugar that has beach sand texture. Number 6. Generic store brand powdered confectioners. Sugar store brand powdered sugar seems like an obvious savings. Wrong. What you're buying is a frosting disaster waiting to ruin your birthday cake. Open the bag and you'll find pea-sized lumps, some marble-sized, that feel rock hard like compressed chalk. These cement salad nuggets refuse to break down. Place them in a sifter and fine powder falls through, but hard lumps sit stubbornly like tiny white stones. Mix this into buttercream and you get gritty, sandy texture. Use it in glazes and the lumps retain their shape even in hot liquid. Professional bakers warn that lumpy buttercream equals clogged piping tips. Bottom line, if you're dusting donuts, fine. If you're making frostings, unacceptable. Retailers use lower quality cornstarch, inadequate screening, and poor moisture control to maximize profit margins. They're banking on you not knowing the difference until you've already ruined a batch. At $1.25 per pound, when your frosting has exfoliating texture, you've moved from baking to skincare. But that's nothing compared to the packaging disasters of our next brand. Number 5. Dixie Crystals and Imperial Sugars. Extra fine granulated Dixie Crystals was founded in 1917, Imperial Sugar since 1843. The city of Sugarland, Texas is named after this company. These legacy brands should be good. The problem is they can't get sugar to your house without it exploding all over your porch. The sugar itself is fine. Extra fine crystals that feel silky smooth, dissolve quickly, taste clean. If it makes it into your kitchen intact, you'll have no complaints. Here's the thing, product quality reviews are positive, but those reviews are buried under packaging complaints. Sugar was spilling out, both packages were burst. Both showed up with sugar pouring out. These legacy brands survive on regional loyalty and century-old recognition, but the same parent company owns multiple store brands, so your premium Dixie Crystals might be chemically identical to cheaper options in prettier packaging. At $1.25 per pound, you're paying for a product that's perfectly fine if it survives the journey. If this is already saving you from a bad purchase, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's next. Number 4, Domino Sugar and C&H Sugar Granulated Pure Cane. Sugar Domino was founded in 1901, C&H in 1906, both owned by ASR Group, the largest cane refiner in the US. These brands set the standard. The problem is that standard comes with dirty secrets about cow bones and a decoder ring you'll need to figure out if your sugar is vegan. The texture is uniform, flows freely, dissolves clearly. The taste is neutral, clean sweetness. This is the benchmark, but longtime users report recent changes. High gloss creates dusty powder and has many clumps. And get this, 3 out of 4 ASR refineries use bone char, charred cow bones from slaughterhouses, for decolorization. The company provides a secret decoder. If the lot number begins with 1, 4, or 6, it's bone char free. Any other number means cow bones were used. ASR is so big they also own Florida Crystals, competing against themselves at different price points. They're banking on most people never finding out or caring. At $1.75 a pound, you're paying for the Coca-Cola of sugar. The product is solid, but the ethics are murky. But what if you want quality without the ethical gymnastics and decoder rings? Number 3, Wholesome Sweeteners, Organic Fair Trade Cane. Sugar Wholesome Sweeteners was founded in 2001 with a mission: bring organic fair trade sugar to consumers who care where their food comes from. This company, built from scratch around transparency, somehow made sugar that tastes better while doing good. The crystals are fine and uniform, feel substantial, flow freely. The color is blonde from retained molasses. The taste is clean with subtle molasses undertones that add depth. Dissolving properties are excellent. Customer reviews are overwhelmingly positive. This is the best quality sugar I've tried. I've completely replaced all sugar in my house with this brand. The certifications: Stack USDA Organic, Fair Trade Certified, Non-GMO, Kosher, Gluten-Free, Vegan. Since 2005, Wholesome has paid over $11 million in fair trade premiums to farming communities. At $2.50 per pound, you're getting hand-harvested South American cane with complete transparency. They openly discuss production methods, post-sourcing maps, explain every certification. No secrets, no decoder rings. When your sweetener has ethics and tastes better, that's doing business right. And if you're finding this ranking useful, hit the like button. It really helps the channel cut through the noise. Number 2, Florida Crystals, Regenerative Organic Raw. Cane sugar, Florida Crystals has been family owned since 1960, now the largest regenerative organic certified farm in the US. The only brand growing sugar cane domestically, they're actively rebuilding soil, sequestering carbon, and reversing environmental damage while producing sugar that tastes like actual sugar cane. The crystals are slightly larger, feel substantial, flow freely. The color is tanned to golden from retained molasses. The taste is rich and complex with prominent molasses notes, not just sweet but genuinely flavorful. The certifications are stacked: USDA Organic, Regenerative Organic Certified, Non-GMO, Vegan, Kosher. Grown in Florida and milled within 24 hours to lock in freshness. The regenerative approach rebuilds soil health, sequesters carbon, promotes biodiversity. Zero sugarcane waste. They create renewable energy from fiber. This is family owned with 60 plus years of long-term thinking instead of quarterly profit targets. They're the largest regenerative organic certified farm in the country, setting standards, not following them. At $3 per pound, you're paying for sugar that rebuilds soil while it grows. When your sweetener fights climate change while sweetening cookies, that's good citizenship. Number 1, C&H Organic and Domino Organic Pure Cane. Sugar C and H Organic and Domino Organic are premium lines from ASR Group. When you combine a century of refinement expertise with organic certification requirements, you get damn near perfection. The texture is ultra fine with laser consistent crystals. Feels like silk powder. The color is bright white from organic acid refining. No bone char, no chemical bleaching. The taste is absolutely clean, pure sweetness. Dissolving is rapid and complete in hot and cold liquids. The performance delivers predictable caramelization and consistent results. Professional bakers specify this for precision work. USDA organic certification automatically means no GMOs, no pesticides, and critically, no bone char. This combines century-old brand recognition with organic credentials and expertise from the largest cane producer. At $2.75 per pound, you're getting premium positioning without boutique pricing. This hits the market perfectly. Consumers who want organic but don't trust boutique brands, you get recognition plus credentials. Best of both worlds. When you want organic purity backed by the most experienced refiner in the country, this is your non-negotiable choice. The sugar industry doesn't want you to know this, but not all sugar is created equal, and the price difference between garbage and gold is about $2 per pound. Great value will save you $1, but might come with free bugs. C&H Organic costs triple that, but delivers consistency professional bakers bet their reputations on. The gap isn't about money, it's about whether your caramel crystallizes, your frosting feels like a sugar scrub, or your hummingbirds abandon your feeder. Here's what most people get wrong. They assume white crystals that taste sweet are identical. But texture, dissolving properties, caramelization behavior, and sourcing ethics create massive differences. Don't trust the cheapest option because sugar seems like a commodity. Check labels for pure cane sugar versus mystery blends. Consider whether saving $1 is worth risking your recipes. Your frosting, your caramel, and your conscience will thank you. Hit subscribe if this changed how you'll shop for sugar, and drop a comment telling us which ranking you think we got wrong.